I know everyone has their own different ways of making asun rice, but just watch closely, guys. This is how I decide to make mine, and it always tastes good. Trust me, all my food tastes good. So I'm going to start off by using the water I used to boil my beef. I'm going to pour some properly washed rice in it. I'm going to add pepper, just a little bit of pepper inside. That is a scotch bonnet pepper. And then I'm going to add more water to the rice because the beef stock water is not enough. So I'm going to add a little bit of more water to the pot. I'm going to stir it, and then I'm going to add my butter. I know most of you don't add butter when you're making the rice separately, but I do add butter because adding butter in all those jollof rice, fried rice, it gives it a really nice taste. If you don't know that now. So I added butter to my pot. I already tested it, and I didn't video the part where I tasted it. The taste was nice already. I didn't have to add extra salt because I'm going to be doing the sauce. I'm going to be adding those spice inside. So while doing that, I'll check on my beef, and my beef is ready. I diced my beef into small particles. I know in everybody's asun rice, you always dice your beef in small particles. After doing that, I'm going to be specifically using bala fish. I know if you watch most of my videos, you will see that I always use smoked Titus fish or sweet fish. But this asun rice, you specifically need this bala fish for the rice. That is like, how would I put it? Just like the logo. Yes, the rice is asun rice, but you need this particular fish for the asun rice. Anyways, I finished frying my fish, and I know most of you don't fry your fish when you're making asun. I fry mine. Like I said, if this is not the way you make yours, that's fine. So after adding my oil to the pot, I added butter again. Then I added onions, some diced onions. I didn't use a lot of the onions because I'm not really a lover of onions, so I added just little. After that, I'm going to add my fresh blended tomatoes. I didn't mix the pepper and the tomatoes together because I want the tomato to fry very well in the oil before adding my pepper. Because I didn't parboil the tomatoes, So after checking the tomatoes, and I can see that it's properly fried to that extent that I like, I'm going to add my pepper. It's just scotch bonnet pepper. I didn't use any other pepper for it. So after adding my pepper, I'm going to be adding my spices. My spices has ginger and garlic powder. It has curry, it has thyme, it has Maggi, and it has salt. So after that, as you can see, my rice is ready here, and this is how the rice looks like. Looks delicious. So after that, I'm going to be adding my crayfish. What's an asun rice without crayfish? Really good. So when my spices, it was just one piece of Maggi, and I saw that it was not enough, so I added extra. I added extra to it. So after adding that, I'm also going to be adding little salt to it. And once my pepper is really dried, as you can see, it's really, really dried here. And I'm going to add my asun. That is my beef, obviously. I'm going to add my beef, my fried diced beef. And I'm going to be adding the fried bala fish also to the stew or sauce. So after turning it together, making sure they are all properly mixed, I'm going to add the rice inside. Yes, I'm going to be adding the rice little. I didn't use all the rice. I only used a little bit of it, and I used the rest to make another small portion of asun rice, just mainly for myself, that I can hide at the middle of the night and eat without anybody knowing. So after that, I added the rice, and I'm going to stir it together. It's just as if you're making native rice, but obviously you're going to be using palm oil for that one. So I'm going to stir it all together till it all comes in properly. And I'm also going to, while stirring it, I'm going to taste it to make sure it has the exact taste that I want. After that, I'm going to be adding spinach. The last time I made asun rice for a friend of mine in Nigeria, I didn't add leaf, and she complained all through. She was like, why didn't you add leaf? Now the leaf makes it really taste good. So after that day I started using leaf for my asun rice. And this is Dubai. I live in Dubai. It's really rare to get vegetable, so I use spinach instead. Spinach is really easy to get here. So this is how my asun rice turned up to be. Really nice, peppery. I love pepper, so I made sure the pepper was enough. Peppery, the fish was enough, the beef was enough, and I loved it. Every other person that tasted it also loved it. Please don't forget to like my videos, share my videos, comment, and also follow me if you're not following me, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you all. Bye. Mwah.